Virgo, welcome to your July reading. So we will see what we have in store for you here, Virgo, coming up. So I always like to do a cut to start off and get a card from the bottom of the deck just for you to focus on whatever comes up in the reading. So at the bottom of the deck, we got strength, right? So this is asking you to tap into your strength. This is asking you to, analyze your strength. This is asking you to, definitely analyze your weaknesses too and think about the places in your life where you want to grow stronger, right? So you have strength at the bottom of the deck here. That's pretty wonderful for the month of July. It's going to be a powerful, wonderful, strong month for you, Virgo. So let's see. First card. Let me do that again. First card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you focusing on work. This is you focusing on the work that you've done already, the places in your life where maybe you're working a little bit too much. So an emphasis on strength is what do you need to work on, right? Your professional life, your emotional well-being, your spiritual life, everything inside of you that you're working towards. What are you working towards here, Virgo, with that Queen of Pentacles? And then we got the Ten of Swords. Right? So, you've been going through it, right? But the month of July is going to bring in more healing from this. This is going to bring closure to whatever this is that really, really hurt you that you needed to heal from in this month of July. And then the third card, we have the Three of Pentacles. So another card of work, right? You need to focus on working with others. Where do you work with others? How is that going? How is that making you stronger? Finding new people to work with, finding new things to work on, taking the lead as far as what you're working on is going to be a big focus for you. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So this could be love. This could be a dream that you're working towards, right? With that fourth card. And then we have the fifth card here, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, work is your theme here. This is going to be a brand new opportunity for you to work on with that Ace of Pentacles. Finding strength through what you're working towards right now is very, very important in this coming month. So again, think about what is it inside of you that you're working on that you're proud of? What do you need to continue working on? And this is how you're going to find your strength. So the external and internal places where you work, Virgo, that's going to be where you're going to be finding this strength here in the month of July. So with the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is what you're working towards. It's abundance. It's independence, right? It's having so much independence and abundance that you love taking time to yourself. You love spending time with people. You are giving of your abundance, right? Because you know you have more than enough, right? I always like to look at the Nine of Pentacles as gaining abundance through, ease and non-action, and not having to force it so much. So don't get stuck in analysis and don't get stuck with, overthinking whatever it is that you're working towards here to gain that strength. Allow it to come to you more naturally and more easily with that Nine of Pentacles. So we'll clarify the Ten of Swords here. And with the Ten of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands. So that's asking you to focus on one thing, right? These 8 wands are focused in one direction. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. So it's asking you to communicate with others with that Three of Pentacles. It's asking you to communicate with yourself more. And then once you know what you have to work on to gain more strength in your life, it's going to help you here with this Ten of Swords to bring about this closure, this painful ending that you've been going through, right? That you really want to gain the true closure from. Maybe this is from some sort of heartbreak for many of you that you are healing, right? That Eight of Wands is asking you to really communicate with yourself, communicate with others, focus your energy on one particular thing that you need to work on to bring that full closure from this painful experience that you've been going through with this Ten of Swords. With the Three of Pentacles, we got 2 cards. Makes sense. Three of Pentacles, we have the Magician and the Nine of Swords. So the Three of Pentacles, right? This is your third card right here. The Three of Pentacles is asking you to work with other people. So you got to communicate with other people. You have to see the places in your life where you're working. And this Nine of Swords is connected to that Ten of Swords, because it's like this has been just a never ending nightmare with that Nine of Swords, right? So the Magician is asking you to look at your tools, right? What are your strengths again? How do you process this pain that you've been going through to have more strength moving forward in this month of July, right? And then definitely find community, right? The Magician is a card of manifestation. So think about what you brought into your life that you're really happy about, that's helped you get through some challenges here, right? And this is going to help bring about this Nine of Swords to an ending, especially with that Ten of Swords, because now that Ten of Swords is telling me that you really, really want this Nine of Swords situation to come to an end. So definitely think about what skills you are powerful with that Magician card. And then with the Knight of Cups, we have the King of Wands. So this is asking you to be bold and assertive. This is asking you to be more adventurous, right? To have more adventures, right? And this Knight of Cups could be something that you're working towards. That's a dream. It could be something you're moving forward as far as love goes. This could be a new love offer for you with this Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands is definitely saying that grab onto this opportunity. If there's an opportunity coming for you this month to work towards, if this is love, if there's a love opportunity for you this month, you have some things to heal and you have this pain that you've been going through. So you have to ask yourself, am I in the right place to really truly work on what it is that I need to work towards in this month of July? And with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords. So this is asking you to really, be curious about whatever you need to work on to be strong. Research some things, find information, go on YouTube and find some teachers that will help guide you to whatever this process of working towards becoming stronger, right? And then once you're able to really, learn more about this thing that you're going to be working towards, that's going to provide you with strength, then it's going to be a super powerful month for you. So, get through the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Find a way to heal that. Find a way to move forward, right? And you're going to find a brand new, wonderful beginning here to work towards that strength. All right. So have a wonderful July and enjoy the rest of your time today. Have a good one, Virgo.